does careful mean to you? I've thought about this word a lot. We use it flippantly. Be careful, watch out. But what does it really mean? It means to be full of care. But full of care towards what? Most people would say careful to not make mistakes, right? Or doing wrong or doing harm. But I think that's the wrong focus. Instead, it should be about being careful to delight the Father. If my Father is leading me in a certain direction, and it delights Him that I should step out onto that path, then my care shouldn't be about being afraid of doing something wrong. It really should be about being careful to delight my Father's heart in my thoughts, my actions, my deeds as I step out, right? This perspective shifts my focus away from legalism towards freedom. Why? Because He's already given us the green lights we need. He's saying, go. I'll watch over you, I'll guard you, I'll keep you from harm. Being afraid of the green lights, being afraid to put your foot on the pedal to go, is being full of care in the wrong things. Well, if I hit go, there might be a car that hits me in the intersection, right? Fearful. It's the wrong mindset. We're worried about the dragons out there, so we never step out the front door of our house. He says, go. Delight me in stepping out. Go on an adventure. I'll protect you. I'll carry you. Then there's those that have this idea that they'll only be testing God if they step out. Like when the adversary put Yeshua to the test, telling him, throw yourself off the temple. God will send angels to catch you. He'll watch over you, won't He? It's not the same kind of test. The test on the Temple Mount was a temptation to question the Father's character. Will He really be there for you? The world's systems have been stripping away the wild at heart phenomenon in children, the innate spirit of adventure to go and discover. At birth, Father cheers with a green light, go. But the vultures of the culture are there too, squawking incessantly. Red light, no, stay home, stay safe. Be careful, because the boogeyman's outside the front door. It's unfortunate, but today's children are more apt to grow up with a chorus of no-goes and play it safe than to be cheered on by go get it and don't be afraid of mistakes. They are made to think that being careful is to worry or fret or be anxious, to mind your Q's and P's and make sure that you dot the I's and cross the T's. With a genuine intent to protect and nurture, most adults motivate children to be careful through fear. In the words of Luke Skywalker, Uncle Owen, I think this ARC-2 unit has a bad motivator. Look! When you're driven by the motivation to delight the Father in all that you do, being careful means you're taking mindful steps that affirms your faith in Him, that He will be there for you, and this delights Him. What's more, you're putting yourself in a position where He can prove it to you and to the world. It's a big deal to Him, and it's one of the things He actually asks us to test Him in. He says, test me in this. See if I will not open the windows of heaven and pour out a blessing without measure. He is with you, and He's already prepositioned supplies for your next great adventure to discover His nature, His character, His creation, and everything that exists out there. So go, and be careful to delight yourself in the Lord. And along the way, be careful to look for His smile at every step and His delight at every turn, and trust Him in the journey of becoming the you He designed you to be.